You are about to get started with a mini project. This is where we are in our entrepreneurship journey. And there's one very familiar feeling that all of us have experienced or are experiencing. And its name is fear. Oh, me? No.
Let's show the face with when you're scared.
So you might not have the face, but you might be experiencing the feeling, the sensation. And sometimes people allow themselves to get stopped by that sensation. And it's actually the sensation of fear is the same as excitement. So think about the time that you were scared. What does it feel like? A little bit of that tingling in the belly, maybe a little bit of freezing in the body to see, oh, do I go or do I not? Well, excitement has the same sensation in the body. You got butterflies in your belly. You're standing there. It's like, okay, which one is it? And the coolest thing is you get to choose. You get to choose, is it fear or is it excitement? Today, we will explore together how to distinguish between the two and also how to find partners to help you not fall into the fear. Think about fear as smoke. If you run fast enough, like smoke in the air, right? Let's say there's a fire in the forest, and you see the smoke. And if you run, you'll outrun the smoke. If you run, you'll outrun your fear. If you stay there, by the time the smoke gets there, it's going to start hurting your eyes. You're going to start coughing. And at some point, it can even kill you. Your job in this next week or next weeks is to run faster than your fear. A few ways to do that is to do it with a friend. So find a partner, find an accountability partner or a group of people that will help you with your project. That's your step one. So we've already spoken about what kind of mini projects that you can do. You have written out some of your projects that you want to get started with. This is the week. Take that first step. It doesn't have to be a big step. It can be a small step. Sometimes we call them tasks. You do have tasks in your subscription, but we're not there yet. As of right now, what you're going to do is you're going to find your very first little action that you can take on your project. So Giselle, let's just make up some projects that people could do. You have some people that you know that are in your system. I have some people that I know that are in my system. So maybe let's come up with an example of what that would look like for them to take that first step.
All right. For example, even I can say about my project, which is now I'm living in the new area. I'm only maybe 5 years in this area. And I would love to start a project to bring women together. So I'm just thinking what I can do, the first step to do that, because I don't know anyone. Very few people. I know someone, but they're not open like in Houston, by the way. They are very close and they don't trust you right away. My goal is to create some space where they actually would love to come and join and share their knowledge, maybe their interest in anything what we do. For
Okay,
example,
so what's the goal? What's the goal that you have?
so the goal is to create the events so women they will join.
Mm-hmm. And so your goal is to create a community of women.
Yes,
That's the big goal.
yes,
And then we're going to break it down into mini projects, and then mini projects within them have a task. So a mini project would be your first event.
yes,
Okay. So that first event is going to be your mini project. It needs a partner. It needs a date of when you're going to do it. It needs a location. and it needs the women to attend. And also it probably needs a theme. I know that your project has a theme. What's your theme?
The theme is how to help women to be the harmony in their home.
Okay, so the theme of the
Communication.
women
Yeah.
that are joining together is harmonious communication in their homes.
Yes.
So you have a theme. That's your first action. Your second action is you have to pick a date. And do you have a date already?
We don't have a date. Yes, I have a partner. I have a place. I have a place, but we don't have date yet.
Okay, so you have a partner, so you have three things already. You have a project team, you have a partner in there in that city of yours. The next thing is for you to get together. So that would be those. I'm giving you examples of small tasks that you can do right now to not get overwhelmed and scared. I know you're not scared, but we might have some people out there that are scared. So, and it could be that your partner could be your dog. Your partner could be your friend. Your partner even can be your mom. Just find somebody and invite them to be in your project.
So I have a question. What kind of fear you can have when you want to start something new? Maybe we can just explore that part because that's will be helpful too to see.
Yes. Oh my gosh, what kind of fear? What if nobody shows up?
Oh yeah.
What if it doesn't work? What if I
I
get
will be
scared and I don't show up?
because of scare, because of fear, or maybe I don't know enough what I can share.
What if I'm not ready?
Yeah.
What if people will laugh at me? What if people will laugh at paying me? Why? Oh, another one could be I should do an event for free. And there are so many things. Look into it and see what comes up. And by the way, I invite you to write them out. Write out the fears that come up. And as they come up, as you're reading them, you see, well, that's silly. If nobody shows
So
up,
what? So
yeah,
what if they will not show up? So what? And
mhm.
that's normal.
Yeah,
Why they
so
have
if nobody shows up, then nobody shows up. Then you try it again and you try it again. And if one person shows up, some people will be like, oh, I have to have 30 people in my first event. No, you don't. Sometimes, even if you have one person, but here's the beauty, even with one person, you give it your very best. You treat that one person like a very special guest. You love them. So we'll go back to your project real quickly, just so that there's a context behind it. Is let's say you have an event and you and your business partner show up, and all of a sudden, you have two women showed up, but you expected 20. You give those two women everything you've got. You take pictures, you ask them for feedback, you shower them with love.
But probably you will ask why I have to, because I was planning for 20 and I'm so disappointed and why I have to do it just for the two people.
The day of the project, you got to set everything aside. This day of this project, you do exactly everything as you have planned for the amount of people that you have there. Now, imagine that your project is not an event. Imagine your project is making a product. So I have one friend of mine, she makes things with her own hands. And
Mhm.
she goes out and she might decide that she makes a couple of those things and then she goes to the farmer's market and sells her items on the market. So, and imagine that she spent $75 at farmer's market. She stayed there and she only sold one product. Celebrate it. It's okay. But in order not to be too scared, bring your friend, bring your mom, bring your community, bring people and share with them. You will be surprised how people will always support you. When I was always doing my mini projects, I shared with everybody. guys, this is my first mini project. This is my first time doing this event. I want your support. I want your help. Please come and join me. And they did. Almost everybody showed up, everybody supported. And people really want to support you when your heart is open and when you are really doing something that you love. Now, if you, let's say, if you hate accounting and you all of a sudden decided to do an accounting project, and you're like, guys, I'm inviting you to this accounting project. Nobody's going to show up because they can feel your fear. So your job is to overcome your fear. Don't feel it. And if you do feel it, run faster, invite your friends, invite partners, and get that very, 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 very first step on the calendar and get it done. Pick a date.
And also make sure that, I mean, just remember, not make sure, remember, it will be not perfect. Something will not work. But your first step is already your win. And you will see that all your fear is just what you create in your mind and say, hey, that's it. Nothing happened. Nothing like awful happened. Yeah, I tried. Didn't work, but something will work. And next time, then you will learn what you need to change.
Mm-hmm. And one more thing, I love what you said there. Is one more thing. Your first project, you're not going there to get a result. You're going there to test out your partnership with whoever it is you picked to be, and you enjoy each other more than anything.
Yeah, that's the
Okay.
perfect side of that. To test your partner, because that is the biggest mistake many entrepreneurs do. When you pick the partner, you think they are the best, and you investing a lot of time and investing a lot of money, and the middle something will happen in your business and it will go something wrong, and it is really painful. I went through that, and it's not good. Nobody teach us what to do, but in this case you will test your partner how you actually work out. Doesn't say that partner is bad or good, it's just compatibility with each other. And it will be the same with even as bigger and in bigger projects like we work and do a lot of projects together and continue doing that.
Yes, yes. And you're absolutely right. Your projects, the job of your mini projects is to make as many mistakes as possible because you are testing out waters. You're testing out scenarios for your life. You're testing out your partnership. You're testing location. Is that location working? You're also testing, are those dates working? Let's say that you want to gather women. Is it easier for them to meet on Thursday morning, or is it easier for them to meet on Wednesday nights for happy hour? Is it easier for you to do a full day on Sunday, or is it easier to do 2 hours? What is it that works for these women? So every mini project is your project to experiment on the idea, on the mission, on the design that you have developed for yourself, and ask questions. Okay, so I invited you here. Does this location work for you? Or would you rather be more relaxed or more luxurious? But also, when you gather the materials, look at people and their aliveness. When they're giving you feedback, are they lighting up, or are they in there because they are bystander? It's like, well, you know what, if I was you, I would do it here and say, thank you so much, I will take that into consideration. But when you do come back and you do that meeting, post event meeting with your partner, you have a conversation and you say, okay, so what did you like about the location? What was your favorite thing? Because again, you are testing out your partnership with that particular person for that particular project. And if it's not a fit, it might be not a fit for this particular project, and it might be a fit for something else.
And also interesting when you pick the time when you want to do, not where, but when. And many time I was like, okay, some people cannot do on Saturday because they're busy. They have family time, or somebody cannot do daytime in the morning. So I learned my lesson. You cannot be convenient for everybody. So first you will choose what kind of people you're looking for. For example, if you're mom, so you have little kids, for you as a mom, it's the best time when? In the
During
morning,
the day
when
when
they're
the child is at school.
at the school or a daycare. So you as a you wanna your time, and in the morning, maybe 9 o'clock, even 9 o'clock in the morning is the best time for you, or 10. So you can go somewhere or be online or somewhere, because moms, they wanna have their own time to spend with other women. So that's another one crowd. Then you will say, okay, someone actually working. They're working and they are not ready to come in the morning, and especially in dinner time, or I mean evening time. So then you will choose Saturday, probably, maybe Sunday. It's a detail, and you will learn that through your experience. So you will see when people, and just you have to use your logic, like just put yourself in their shoes and see which one will be convenient for them. So it's
Yes.
little tips there.
Yes. So go out there, play, and come back and tell us what you're thinking about, what you're doing. Share it with us so we can share with others in your area for whatever project you have. It is time to get into action, my friend.
Thank you.